In this video, I'm going to show how to make these vegan chicken bites, kind of similar to boneless wings. To start off, you need to make the broth, which includes 5 cups of either vegetable broth, or I was able to find a chicken-flavored vegan broth. There's no actual chicken in it, but the flavor is very similar to chicken broth, so you can use whatever you can find. I also added 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Then bring this broth to a simmer. Now for the ingredients for the actual vegan Seitan chicken. I started off with 1.5 cups of vital wheat gluten, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon each of onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika, and 1 tablespoon of a chicken seasoning spice blend. I also added about half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then stir to combine all of the dry ingredients. Next, add 3/4 of a cup of vegetable stock or vegan chicken flavored stock, 2 to 3 tablespoons of almond milk, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. I initially started mixing it with a wooden spoon, but you'll want to switch over to your hands so you can knead for about 1 minute. Once the seitan dough is developed, start breaking it up into small bite-sized pieces. These will about double in size once they've been simmered in the broth, so make them smaller than you would initially think. Simmer them in the broth mixture for about 30 minutes. While these pieces are simmering, it's time to make the dry and wet dredging stations to batter the pieces in before frying. The dry dredge is 1¼ cup of flour, a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon each of chicken seasoning, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Then stir to combine all of these dry ingredients. In a separate bowl, make the wet dredge by combining 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of non-dairy milk, 1 to 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast. To batter the chicken pieces, first dip a piece into the dry dredge, then into the wet dredge, then back into the dry dredge, and then it's ready to be placed in hot oil to fry. After a few minutes, once one side is golden brown, you can flip the pieces over and cook for another few minutes, and that completes the fried vegan chicken. You could dip these in barbecue sauce, a sriracha mayo dip. You could even make some agave or honey mustard. Either way, this vegan fried chicken is super delicious, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.